Final time. Shuttle hurdles, mixed relay. There are 3 teams competing because Jamaica have dropped out due to injury. 2 men injured, so the Australians come out with Mucci, Hoff, Bean and Andrews. And here's the US, and yeah, they've been thinking about that.
They told me they would. I spoke to them yesterday. That was pretty good.
And Clemens has joined the lineup for this final.
As has Devon Allen, which is US champ. Good replacement.
Here are the Japanese. The 3rd and final finalists. I'm not sure they've quite coordinated that one quite right yet. Aoki, not on the same page as Kimura.
Which is unusual for a hurdler. They're usually pretty good at coordination. Well, the United States have so much depth in hurdling that 2 changes, they're still the team to watch. Devon Allen, who's been brought in, used to be a wide receiver for the Uni of Oregon. Talented athlete. Would have seen his girlfriend Morgan Mitchell run the 4x400 for Australia earlier in the evening.
Well, there we go. The Americans taking us through a little bit of shuttle hurdles, and there's Christina Clemens, world indoor silver medalist in Birmingham at the IAAF Championships. Which, well, they were glad they were indoors, you know, with the snow outside.
Well, and I got to be honest, I think she's winner of best hairstyle for the evening.
Always a star presentation.
Look at that. I reckon she's done it for Japan. The little chopsticks through the hairstyle. I love it.
Little nod to the local culture.
Yes.
There's Celeste Mucci.
A very good heptathlete, young up-and-coming athlete. Nicholas Hoff, he's actually got his own app in proof reading. He's a very smart cookie and a great competitor, as we saw at the Commonwealth Games when he came through to take that bronze medal over athletes who were probably expected to win it more.
Interesting psychology here is that the Americans have decided to go with 2 out of the 4 new runners, having not, the others have had a go at this, the others have done this, they've been out there, they've been on the track, they've done it. The US have changed it round.
Yeah, it's an interesting one. Fresh legs.
Well, let's take a look at them all. The inside lane will be the Australians, so running from the finish back to the start, Brianna Bean. Nicholas Hoff will then run the second leg, a former youth Olympic champion. There's Christina Clemens, mentioned her silver medal over 60-metre hurdles in Birmingham last year. Freddie Crittenden ran in the heats and produced a really good leg. Devon Allen still to come. Here are the Japanese, the 3rd finalists, with Kimura, 2nd at the Asian Championships, getting the cries from the crowd. And Takayama will be running back the other way over the male hurdle height, 110-metre hurdles. There's the rest of the lineup, including the anchor runner, the Japanese record holder, Taiyo Kanai. So it's a final, it's the home straight, and we're all looking at the finish. A historic first at these World Relay here in Yokohama. The first ever shuttle hurdles relay mixed final. Oh, and it's a false start. Well.
Oh, no.
Are we going to see 3-2? Well, we'll have to wait and see where we are on reaction times and whether we will get maybe a green card, which will be a technical infringement, which will allow all 3 to continue, or the drama. Let's have a look, Tamsin.
Well, to the naked eye, it looked like Australia moved, to be honest, and that's why I was a little bit of a gasp. I mean, I'd gasp for all of the ladies. You don't want to see anyone disqualified, but unfortunately it looks like Brianna Behan is the one who got them disqualified. She'll be extremely upset with this.
The reaction time is coming through as 0.010, so anything under 0.1 and you're in trouble, and Australia are going to go.
Oh dear, she's going to be super upset because it's not just for you. And I know Brianna, she's a lovely, lovely young girl, and this is a fantastic Australian team, so they will support her, but they're all going to be very disappointed with what has just occurred.
So it means we are now in a head-to-head. It's the US against Japan. Lanes 3 and 8 to start. So they're back in their blocks. Shuttle final. And it is now between the US and Japan. So Kimura against Clemens on this first leg. Clemens has glided over those hurdles. Kimura keeping pace. Long changeover zone now. Off they go for the second leg. Crittenden away. Japanese are holding in there. Takayama has done really well on these high hurdles. Crittenden was catching one or two. Another one's been caught there. It's Japan who've got the lead. It's first night. Now the third leg, and it's Aoki. Aoki against Sharika Nelvis. Nelvis really driving hard, flat over those hurdles, and Japan under pressure here with Aoki. And it's the US who'll lead going into the final leg. Devon Allen, he hasn't done this for 8 years, but the man from Oregon University is going to take the United States away, it seems. Kanai won't be able to pull this back in. The US are going to have a historic first. The first shuttle hurdles relay mixed final winners at a World Relays. Devon Allen brings the United States home to victory.
Well, I think that Devon Allen kept it really safe then, because he knew that Sharika Nelvis had really blown that race apart in the third leg. I think Freddie Crittenden really sat in the blocks for that change. He just sat there and he didn't move. So I'm guessing that he was trying to make sure that he kept it safe, because they knew that they were the quality team of the competition. That's what happened when you lose a few teams. They could really take a little bit of a relaxed look into it and make sure that everything they did was safe. And, you know, that's smart because they want to work away as the winners. But it was a fantastic leg by Sharika Nelvis. I was impressed with Kimura, the first leg for Japan. She has done some training with Sally Pearson and it's starting to show. She looked really clean over those hurdles and great technician and was very, very fast.
So it's a US victory in Japan on this opening night. And the host nation second. And Kimura and Aoki will join Takayama and Kanai. And they have their own little place in history, because second place is Japan's best ever result at a World Relays. This is Nelvis driving away.
Yeah, you can just see how great Sharika's lead leg is. She snaps it down so quickly. It's amazing. And Devon Allen, you know, as I said, he was a wide receiver for Uni of Oregon. He's a quality athlete. You know, he made the Olympic final in 2016. He looks very comfortable here when he knows that he's away and he's safe. Because of that team aspect of this event, you just want to make sure those hurdles are extremely high for the men. You know, he's clipping a few of them on the way through, but he's keeping it very safe, and he still looks quite conservative there. He's relaxed as he's running.
Last time he did this, he was in high school, and the hurdles wouldn't have been that height in high school.
You know, the TV doesn't do it justice. You've got to stand next to them, because these lads are really tall, but you know, if the average height person stood next to them, you'd have huge respect for what they are doing out there as athletes. USA are the strongest hurdling nation. They have been for so long, so it's, you know, it's what we expected to see. And this quartet, quality athletes, and the athletes who got them through to the final were brilliant as well.
Here's the result of the first ever mixed shuttle hurdles relay final at a World Relays, and the United States take victory 54-96, ahead of Japan. The Australians unfortunately disqualified for a false start. The Jamaicans through injury unable to field a team in the final despite qualifying.